So I've gotten questions about my setup and what I use for YouTube, so I figured I would do a video. The table and the chair are from Amazon. Actually, I think all the tripods are from Amazon too. It is a very, very small desk, and I want to get a bigger one when I move into a bigger place. But I absolutely love this chair. It's the one without wheels. And it's a crisscross chair, so I can sit down in it and be really comfortable. Sometimes, even when I'm watching my parents' dogs, I can sit to one side and then our mini poodle will sit to the other side. But this is one of the tripods I use if I want to get a different angle, like right on my desk. I'll use that one, but if I want an overhead view, I do use this tripod, and I can link those down below as well. This is my lamp. It holds like all my white gel pens and my Posca markers, and it also has a charging spot so that I can charge my iPad. Because I can't just record videos. I have to be doing something or having something in the background. So normally while I'm drawing, I either have Pinterest pulled up on my iPad or like a YouTube video playing. And here's all my hoo-hoo markers and art supplies, some scissors, things like that. I always keep it in arm's reach. I actually really want to get an organizer for these markers, because I feel like it would look so much better and the ink would flow better if it was stored differently. And this is where I have a lot of my art supplies in here that I don't keep on my desk. Those are my colored pencils. And these are my new Ahoo markers that I just recently bought. I haven't actually done a video on them yet, so stay tuned for that. And then I keep my acrylic markers down here with my Woomer colored pencils. I can't believe I also forgot to mention these, but these little guys were given to me by my friend, and they just stay on my desk here. Ooh, this desk is dirty. It's been a while since I've cleaned it, so bear with me, but yeah, I just figured I would mention that. And I do really like how it has this upper shelf part, because I can put my iPad up here and put it on a different level. And I can try to link everything from my Amazon that I got down below as well if you're interested. And this is like right beside the window, so it's honestly the perfect lighting to draw during the day. I also wanted to show you guys my bookshelf because I've started to fill it up really slowly. A lot of these books are from Goodwill, so that's why there's not like the full series. Like this is from Goodwill, Sam's, Goodwill. This is from my local library. They had like a donation that we could do to get books. Got all these off of Amazon, Goodwill. Friends gave me this one, Amazon. My friend gave me the first one to this series, and I loved it so much I got the other ones. And then this is where I store all my sketchbooks. This is the new sketchbook that I got. Look how big that sketchbook is, but there's that. And then I can show you some of my older sketchbooks. This is sketchbook 3, sketchbook 4, sketchbook 5, and I'm almost done with sketchbook 6 right now, but that's where I keep them. And if you want to see the sketchbook tours, definitely go check out my other videos. As far as how I edit my videos, I do use iMovie and just record things on my phone just because I found that's what's easiest for me. And it's very user-friendly, so if you guys don't know how to use it, I would definitely recommend trying that out first before you go buy an expensive camera. But I wanted to give some advice while I was drawing the last thing in the sketchbook. About YouTube in general. I've been doing YouTube for I think almost a year now, and the main thing that I would say for people wanting to start YouTube is to just start. I heard that a lot and I thought it was really silly, but once I started to make videos, I knew what I needed to improve on, and I tried to pick one thing each video to do that with, and that's how I started getting more comfortable with YouTube. Also, any question you might have about YouTube, there's definitely a YouTube video on it because I've watched so many. I actually watched a YouTube video to get my intro and my outro of my videos and how to make that on Canva. So if you're interested in that, you should definitely look that up because it helps a lot. And I try to find different ways to do my videos, and the ones that get the most views, I try to mimic those in my next videos. Another helpful tip would be to look at some more popular YouTubers in the activity, or like for me, I like to do art. So I'm going to look at some popular art YouTubers and see what they do in their videos and what helps them get views. And I'm going to try to do those same things in my videos. And I will say an important thing for your videos would be your thumbnail, because if you don't have an interesting thumbnail, nobody's going to want to click on your video. And I do create my thumbnails in Canva, and it's really easy because they have a YouTube thumbnail that you can do. And I just do that and try to create the same thing every time so that people know that this is a video from my channel. And if you're wondering why this last page is the way it is, it's because I had a goal in my sketchbook to make a mess, and I don't think I completed that at all. So I decided to just go crazy on the last page so that I could at least accomplish that. And honestly, it was a lot of fun putting down every single color that I had. Also, if you're trying to make YouTube videos because you want to make money, you're in it for the wrong reasons. Because I have been doing YouTube for about a year and I have made zero money for it, and I only have around 70 subscribers. So it's really not for that reason alone that you should be doing YouTube. I started my YouTube channel because I love to draw, and I thought it would be a cool idea to show the process videos of that. I have an Instagram and I post on there occasionally, but I found it was more fun to see and record the drawing process rather than just posting pictures. Another thing is, don't try to grow on a whole bunch of different social medias. Pick one and really stick to it and hone in your skills on that. So for me, I've been trying to do that on YouTube, and that's why my Instagram's not as good, but I wanted to focus more and improve on my videos. I will say YouTube has definitely helped me fill up more sketchbooks, because before I started YouTube, I probably only had like 1 or 2 sketchbooks completed, and now I've just completed my 6th sketchbook and I'm starting on the 7th. So that is just crazy to think about. And I know it's a short video, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, which will be a sketchbook tour.